Hello and welcome to Crossroads Readings. Today I remembered an old gypsy reading back from my country, back home in Bulgaria. So in my country we used to do this old gypsy reading just with the regular cards, but today I'm going to do this with the tarot cards. And I challenge you now to think in your mind, pause the video if you have to. Think about 3 men that are important in your life, 3 women that are important in your life as well. Think about them, and we are going to see what this is going to reveal. Just remember the order in which you think about them. Very, very important. 3 men, 3 women. It can be anybody. It can be your boss. It can be your lover. It can be 3 men that you're interested in, or 3 women that you're interested in. It doesn't matter. We are going to see what is that going to mean for you. And the cards are ready. Are you ready? Have you thought about 3 men and 3 women? Today I'm using, of course, my favorite Tarot of the Seekers deck. And we are going to start with first you. The most important one is you. So you are going to be on the base of this reading. So first, what is underneath you? What is hidden underneath it? Even you don't want to admit to yourself. And that's the only card I'm going to open up right now. The card that is representing you right now in this moment. Then we're starting with the first man, the second man, and the third man. And then we're starting with the first woman, the second woman, and the third woman. Let's see, it's going to be visible. Now, think about that. Just remember this. Now, this is on the streets, at home, at work, for your career, in your love, in the past, present, and future. There we go. This is our spread today, and I'm going to slowly start to turn around and reveal the cards for you. So here is the spread. Now we're gonna start to reveal the cards one by one. So this is you. This is the person who the reading is about. It's the 6 of Stones in this deck, or the 6 of Pentacles generally in the tarot. So what does that mean for you? Who are you? You are someone who lives through exchange. You're never neutral in relationships. You either give more or feel you have given more. You expect fairness and balance. You are someone who helps others, supports others, tries to keep peace, feel responsible for balance altogether. But the hidden dynamic of this card is imbalance. One gives, one receives. So you often end up in situations where you're the stronger one, you're the provider, you're the emotional supporter. In the old gypsy language, this card can mean you pay for love, not necessarily with money, but with effort, with emotional labor, with patience. You have a strong sense of fairness. You notice when things are unequal. You do not like injustice, but the danger here is you can stay in equal situation too long, trying to correct them. This card also shows karma. What you give come back, but not always from the same person. You are someone whose life moves in cycles of giving and receiving. You're not cold, you're not selfish, you're not close. But you may attract people who need something. Now let's see what the whole spread will show you, and later on I will reveal the card underneath this one, which I also don't know what it is. What is the hidden truth about you? Now let's move to the first man. So let's see the first man. Ooh, Six of Cups, and here another Six of Pentacles and Six of Cups. So this is the first man. 6. This is not a random thing. In this Gypsy reading, this card means it's an old love, childhood connection, someone who knows you when you were softer, a man connected to nostalgia, or someone emotionally mature. This is not a new energy. This is memory. This man either already had a relationship with you, or reminds you of a past feeling, or represents the type you used to love. Six of Cups is sweet, but it is not grown. It is emotional innocence. It can mean he sees you through old eyes. He remembers you a certain way. He may still have feelings, or he carries unfinished emotional attachment. But here is the shadow. Six of Cups often shows staying in the past, romanticizing what was. Emotional comfort without progression. This man may feel safe, but safe is not always forward. Now look at the pattern. You are Six of Stones, Pentacles. You're a giver, balancer. He is Six of Cups, emotional past. This can create a loop. You give, he remembers. You nurture, he stays emotionally contactable. But this is not strong, forward, masculine energy. This is sentimental energy. It is warm, but it is not dominant or future building. In Gypsy readings, this card often means he still carries the memory of you, but memory is not a commitment. Now let's continue to the second man. So let's go for the second man, as we said, and this is, can you see well? It is the Three of Cups reversed. I don't know why it's not focusing well. Okay, so it's three of Cups reversed. The reverse changes everything. There is, the Three of Cups is usually a celebration, friendship, social joy. But in reverse, it means third-party situation, emotional immaturity, gossip, superficial connection, a man who does not take things seriously, or someone evolved in more than one woman. Reversed, especially in a Gypsy layout, often points to hidden triangle. This man is not emotionally clean. He may be charming, may be fun, he may come through friends or social circles, but reverse Three of Cups often shows drama. This is not stable love energy. Unfortunately, this is light involvement, temporary pleasure, or divided attention. Compared to the first man, the Six of Cups, who is sentimental and tied to the past, this second man is social, unstoppable, possibly inconsistent. If Six of Cups is memory, Three of Cups reversed is distraction. He may enjoy company more than commitment. He may keep options open. In traditional Gypsies reading, this card can bluntly mean this man does not come alone, emotionally or physically connected elsewhere. Now look at your card again. Six of Stones, Six of Pentacles. You give, you try to balance, you may even try to fix imbalance. With this man, you would give more than you receive, and you would not feel secure. And now let's go over to the next man. And here it is. Ooh, Four of Wands, upright. So this is a completely different energy from the first woman. Four of Wands is stability. In this particular spread, it means home, a stable man. A man who wants structure, engagement, energy, celebration in a serious way, foundation. This is not nostalgia like Six of Cups. This is not party energy like the Three of Cups reversed. This is structure. 4 pillars, 4 posts, solid ground. This man is either already stable in his life or serious about building something real, or someone connected to property, home, long-term vision. This is a marriage type energy. In traditional reading, the Four of Wands often signals a man who can offer a house, not just emotions. Compared to the other two, the first man, past, emotional, sentimental, second man, unstable, possibly third-party situation, the third man is grounded, ready to build. Now, here is the interesting part. You're a Six of Stones, the giver, the balancer. With the first man, you'd nurture the past. With the second man, you'd overgive and feel imbalance. With the third man, you would not need to rescue. Four of Wands does not need rescuing. This man stands stable. This is the only one so far that matches a future foundation. So in simple gypsy terms, the past man remembers you, the second man brings confusion, the third man brings stability. Now we move to the three women. So here is the first woman. Ooh, the strength, the 8 in upright position. That first woman is strong. Thank you, my helper. And you don't want to get really burned. Oh, so please, let's move from here. Sorry, guys. This little one. Is a trouble. So, the first woman, she's strong. She's not loud strong. She has self-control. She has inner power. She endures. She does not collapse under pressure. This 8, strength upright, is not weakness. This is a woman who knows how to handle man, knows how to stay calm, knows how to hold her ground. She has influence without screaming. She may be a mother figure, a mature friend, or a woman who has survived a lot. In these gypsy reading cards, this often means she's stronger than she shows. This woman is not jealous energy. She's a stable energy. She may protect you, or she may challenge you to be stronger, but she does not destroy. Compared to the Three of Cups reverse man, this woman sees clearly. The strength 8 upright means she knows the truth. Now notice something. Your Six of Stones, the giver. This woman is strength, self-contained power. She does not need your rescue. This is a healthy female energy around you. And the second woman is the Page of Swords reversed. In traditional tarot, this is not innocent curiosity anymore. Reverse Page of Swords means gossip, talking behind your back, miscommunication, lies or half-truths, immaturity, jealous observation, someone watching but not speaking honestly. This is a sharp mind used wrongly. In this gypsy style reading, this card often means there is a woman who speaks about you, not directly to your face, behind. She may twist words, create confusion, bring communications and misunderstandings, or interfere indirectly. She is not powerful like the strength. She's nervous, reactive, mentally unstable energy. This can also mean a younger woman who is jealous or someone who pretends to know more than she does. Reverse star cards are dangerous because they create drama through communication. Now compare the first woman, strength, upright, solid, grounded, self-control. The second woman, the Page of Swords, reversed, restless, sharp, possibly envious. The second woman does not bring stability, she brings noise. In this old gypsy reading, this card sometimes bluntly says this: watch what you say around her. So now let's see what is the last woman says. Oh, this is the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful card, isn't it? The 10 of Pentacles upright, that's a very strong, solid energy. It means family, wealth, stability, long-term security. Look at this castle, look at this rainbow, all perfectly solid and all rounded. Oh, this little one. So, an older established woman. She's a matriarch figure. This is not a temporary person. This is a rooted energy. This woman is either financially stable, connected to property or inheritance, family oriented, or someone who represents tradition and a long-term structure. Thank you, Truffle. In this gypsy reading, this card can mean she has status. She may influence long-term decisions. She may be tied to family legacy. She is not immature. She is not dramatic. She is solid. Compared to the second woman, the Page of Swords, who is completely covered by truffle there, this is a completely different vibration. This woman builds, she does not gossip. She may even represent motherly energy, grandmother energy, or woman tied to long-term partnership. Then a Pentacles upright is protection through structure. Now look at your position again. 6 of Pentacles. You're the giver, you're the balancer. This 10 of Pentacle woman is not someone you rescue. She stands on her own foundation. This is supportive, long-term female energy. Now, let's look a little bit. Oof, everything is... This was like that. Pin. So, let's look at the man. The man shows, first one, the 6 of Cups, past sentiment, the past sentiment, the 6 of Cups. The second one, it shows the unstable destruction, the 3 of Cups reversed, the stable foundation, 4 of Wands. The 3 women shows strength, and then gossip, interference, and the last one is the family, stability, structure. Now let's go and continue with what is happening in this pyramidal structure and what's showing up ahead. And we will continue with the one on the street. What is on the street? So, in traditional meanings, the 4 of Swords upright is rest, silence, retreat. And the reverse, of course, changes completely the energy. Now, on the streets, the 4 of Swords reversed means exactly the opposite, no rest. People are talking, energy is moving, nothing is sleeping. In this gypsy style reading, it often means news spreading, situations become public, secrets not staying hidden, something that was quiet is now active. On the street means public life, what people see, what circulates socially. Reversed Four of Swords also says there is no more silence. If someone thought something would stay quiet, it will not. It can also mean you're coming out of isolation, you're re-entering social movement, or someone connected to you is becoming restless and invisible. Combined with the Page of Swords reversed, the gossip woman, this strengthens the message. Words are moving. There is a public awareness of something. But this is not negative by itself. It simply means stillness is over. Energy is waking up. Now let's see what's going on at home. Here is the card. Okay, let's see what it is. Ooh, at home, the Two of Swords. So, in traditional meaning, the Two of Swords means blocked communication, avoidance, emotional standstill, not wanting to see the truth, silence between two people. There is something not being discussed. Someone is protecting themselves emotionally. There may be peace on the surface, but underneath there is tension. Two of Swords does not mean fighting. It means avoidance. It can also show a decision that has not been made yet, a conversation that has not happened, emotions that are held back. At home, this is emotional distance. Combined with on the streets, the Four of Swords reversed, it creates contrast. Outside, things are active, busy, visible, spoken about. Inside, silence, guarded emotions. This shows separation between public energy and private reality. Now let's see what is in your career, what is in your work. Oh, the Eight of Swords. So this reverse card actually it is a good news for you here, because normally the upright Eight of Swords means feeling trapped, mental restriction, no way out, pressure, fear of making a move. Reverse changes it, of course, and it means breaking free, realizing you are not as trapped as you thought, mental clarity starting, removing self-limitations. At work, this is positive. It shows you're coming out of restriction. A job situation that felt limiting is opening, or you're mentally detaching from something that used to control you. In this reading, the reverse Eight of Swords would mean the chains were never locked, meaning the problem was mental, not physical. So in work environment, you are gaining independence. Now let's look at the contrast. At home, emotional standstill. At work, mental liberation. This suggests your growth and freedom are happening in career, not in the personal space. Now let's move to the next one in the pyramid. At the top of the pyramid is love. And the love is the... so in the love you have the Hierophant reversed. In traditional tarot, the upright Hierophant means marriage, official commitment, social approval, traditional values, doing the things the right way. Reverse means the opposite. That is a non-traditional relationship, refusal of marriage, breaking the social rules, secret relationship, spiritual difference, commitment issues. What is it for you? In this old gypsy reading, this card reverse means this love does not follow normal rules. It can show a relationship that cannot become official, a man who does not want traditional commitment, or you yourself rejecting conventional structure. Now let's look at the man again, the Six of Cups, the past love. The Three of Cups reversed possible triangle, the man, the 3-4 of wands, stable foundation. And in love position, you get Hierophant reversed. This means love in your life right now is not traditional or stable. Something about it is unconventional. It may not become official easy. There may be delay in the formal commitment. It can also mean you're questioning marriage itself, or you are refusing to settle for a traditional arrangement. Combined with the 2 of Swords at home, emotional avoidance, this shows love is not flowing in a normal, open, committed way. There is a resistance to formal structure. But remember, you do have 4 of Wands, a strong man among them. That is the only stable one. So Hierophant reverse suggests the path to official commitment is blocked or delayed, but not impossible. It will require breaking old patterns. Now, if this reading is for a man, if you, whoever is listening to this, you're a man, this is what it's basically the energy is the same, but let me just give you some few pointers. You resist traditional commitment. You do not want marriage right now. You reject that social expectations and you want freedom in relationship. You question conventional partnership. The reverse Hierophant for you would mean you do not want to be tied. Do not want authority over you. In love, this can show fear of formal commitment, refusal to settle, attraction to unconventional relationships, possibly secret or non-traditional arrangements. It does not mean that you have no feelings. It means you do not want structure imposed on you. Now look at the full spread from a male's perspective. You are represented by the 6 of Pentacles here. You're a giver, a provider type. But in love position, you have the Hierophant reversed. This means you give, yes. You balance, yes. But you do not want rules around your love life. You may help a woman, you may support her, be generous, but hesitate to formalize. Now look at the 3 of Cups, a reversement in the spread here. This could very easily connect to this energy. Social involvement, multiple interests, non-traditional behavior. While 4 of Wands shows potential for stability, Hierophant reverse says he struggles with official commitment. So if this is for a man, if you are a man, the simple truth is the block in love is not lack of opportunity. It is resistance to structure. You may want love, but not marriage, not social expectation, not obligation. This is the difference when you are a man. And now let's just look at the women in your life. So you have the Strength here. You have the reversed, the Page reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, and you have the 10 of Pentacles, the third woman. So the Hierophant reversed in love, this means that you respect this woman here, the Strength. You see her strength, but you may feel she cannot be controlled. Strength upright is independent female energy. And the Hierophant reversed with her can mean you are unsure about committing formally to a woman who is strong and self-contained. There is attraction, there is respect, but commitment structure is unstable. With the second one, the Page, with the Page of Swords, this woman was bringing gossips, drama, noise. The Hierophant reversed with her, you with her, can mean this connection is not serious. It may be secret. It may involve talk and confusion. It may not be clear or socially acceptable. If there is a triangle energy, this is where it shows. This woman does not bring marriage material and energy. She brings complication. Now, the third woman for you, the Ten of Pentacles upright. This is the stable, family, long-term woman. Here is the important contrast. She is a marriage material. But you, the Hierophant reversed in love says, you struggle to make it official. So with this woman, there is potential for real structure, but you may hesitate to formalize. This is a classic pattern. Stable woman available, commitment card reversed. This shows internal resistance, not lack of opportunity. If those three women were potential interests as lovers, partners, this is what it could mean. But as we spoke earlier, there could be any other figures in your life. This is a general spread, and just take what resonates, okay? So this was for the love. So now we're going for the past. Ooh, Ten of Wands, upright. This is heavy. In traditional tarot, this means carrying too much, emotional overload, responsibility beyond your capacity, stress, exhaustion, doing everything alone. In the past, whether this reading was for a man or for a woman, the message is the same. You were overwhelmed. In love, in family, in life, you carried more than your share. You may have been the responsible one, staying something long after it became heavy, tried to fix everything, felt that everything depends on you. This is not small stress. 10 of Wands is burnout energy. Now connect this with your base card, the Six of Pentacles here. You are someone who gives. You balance, you help. And in the past, that turned into overburden. You gave too much, you carried too much, you did not drop the load when you should have. Now look at love. Hierophant reversed. Here. After 10 of Wands in the past, commitment feels heavy. Marriage feels like obligation. Structure feels like pressure. So whether you're a man or a woman listening, the pattern here is that you once carried love like a responsibility. Now, part of you resists entering something that might become heavy again. This past card explains the hesitation. It explains the guarded energy. It explains the need for freedom in love, because once you were crushed by weight. Now let's see the present card. And the present card is the Four of Stones reversed. I keep on saying the Four of Stones, but it's the Four of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. That card, upright, means holding tightly, fear of loss, control, possessiveness, protecting what you have. Reversed means two different things depending on the context. Letting go, losing control, financial instability, emotional insecurity, fear of losing something. In this spread, we must read it with the past and the love cards. The past, 10 of Wands, means overburdened. The love, the Hierophant reversed, resistance to commitment. So the presence, the Four of Pentacles reverse, shows you are trying not to hold too tightly anymore, but you also feel unstable. It is like you dropped a heavy load from the past, but now you feel exposed. Four of Pentacles upright is protection. Reverse means the protection is weakening. Emotionally, this card means you are less guarded than before. You are opening, but you feel insecure. You may feel like, I do not want to control anymore. But at the same time, you fear losing stability. This is a transition of energy. You are no longer carrying everything 10 at once, but you are also not fully secure. Now, let's look at the full line. The past carry too much. The present, trying to release control. The love, resisting formal commitment. This shows someone who is between two states, no longer willing to suffer, but not fully ready to trust either. This is where the real inner tension sits. Now let's see the final one of the pyramid cards, the future. And the future is the universe here in this spread. In the traditional tarot cards, this is the world reversed. Now, what does it mean upright? This card upright means completion, fulfillment, achievement, wholeness. A cycle successfully closed, marriage or full commitment in love. The reverse, as you already know, changes the meaning. A cycle is not fully closed. Unfinished business, delay in completion, feeling something is missing, repeating a lesson. In the future, this card does not say failure, it just says the story is not finished yet. There is still something to learn before fully completion, before the full completion comes. Now look at the entire line clarity. Past, you have the 10 of Wands. You carry too much. The present, the 4 of Pentacles reversed. You're trying to let go of control, but you feel unstable. Love, the Hierophant reversed. Resistant to traditional commitment. The future, the world reversed. The lesson is not yet complete. This shows a process. You're still closing a chapter. You have not fully integrated the past burden, because until that burden is fully released internally, you may continue resisting full completion in love. World reversed in future often means you will not settle for half, but it also means completion will come after inner closure. This is not about future, it is just unfinished. It says, do not rush into something just to complete the cycle, because if you do, you will repeat it. Completion will come when the fear of burden is gone, the fear of losing control is gone, and commitment no longer feels heavy. Now let's see what is secretly driving you, what is underneath. The hidden potential. You have the Page of Cups upright. You're sensitive, you're romantic, you're dreamy, you're emotionally open, you're soft, you are idealistic in love. You're not a hard person inside. You're someone who still believes in love, still wants sweetness, still wants emotional purity. Page of Cups is young heart energy. It is not calculating, it's not cold, not dominant. It wants affection, tenderness. It wants to feel special. Now look at this card, the 6 of Cups. Outside, you look balanced, giving, strong, responsible, but underneath, you're soft, you're romantic. You want to be chosen. This explains the entire spread. The past 10 of Wands, you carry too much. So the soft Page of Cup got hurt. The love Hierophant reversed. Now commitments feel heavy because the page inside is afraid of being overwhelmed again. The present 4 of Pentacles reversed. They're trying to open a game, but it feels unsafe. Future, the world reversed. The emotional lesson is not fully complete yet. Now here is the most important truth. Six of Stones outside, Page of Cups inside, means this person gives love to receive love. You like to help, you like to support, you overgive, because deep inside you want emotional return. If you do not receive it, you feel hurt, but you do not show it. You show strength instead, and this is the pattern. This is not someone very cold. This is someone emotionally pure. You are someone emotionally pure who learn to protect themselves, and this is why love feels complicated, because inside you want fairy tale softness, but outside you operate through responsibility and balance. The heart is soft, the behavior is practical. That mismatch creates tension. Now, how this full spread makes sense. The block is not a lack of love. The block is a soft heart that once carried too much, not afraid to enter something that may become heavy again. This is the hidden truth about this reading. Now I hope this makes sense to you. You give love because you want return. But when love becomes heavy, you suffer. So the central theme is burden, protection, resistance to commitment, unfinished emotional cycle. The real tension is here. You have a soft romantic heart versus fear of heavy commitment, the Ten of Wands and the Hierophant reversed. Now, usually in this reading, I would ask the person I'm reading to which card they want more clarity on. But now I'm just going to use my intuition and put cards on 4 of those that I feel needs the most clarity. Now I want to know more about the Hierophant reverse or the love. So I'm going to put a card here, and I want to know more about this third man. A really stable one. So I want to know more about him, and I want to know more about the second man, the Three of Cups reverse second man, and of course I want to know more about the future. The future is important. What guidance we have there. There we go. So now let's go first. Let's go first with the third man. Or no, let's go first with the love, the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, it's the King of Pentacles upright. So the Hierophant reversed and the King of Pentacles upright. We'll read them together now. So this changes the tone. The Hierophant reversed alone looks like resistant to commitment, non-traditional love, refusal of marriage. But King of Pentacles upright is mature man, provider. He's stable, grounded, serious, financially secure, long-term oriented. This is not a playful energy. This is not immature man. Excuse me. So together, they mean something specific. It is not no commitment. It is commitment on personal terms. This person, or the one who enters your life, does not want traditional pressure, but they want stability. The King of Pentacles does not play games. He builds. So this combination often means marriage energy exists, but not in the conventional way. It could be a relationship that becomes stable without formal ceremony, a man who commits deeply but avoids formal labels, or someone who wants long-term but not social rules. Now, let's look at the Ten of Wands in the past. After caring too much, you do not want a relationship that feels like duty. And the King of the Pentacles shows there is a long-term partner energy available. So the problem is not instability, the problem is fear of institutional pressure. In simple terms, love will not look traditional, but it can be solid. This also strengthens the third man, the Four of Wands here. That stable man is very likely the King of Pentacles type. So this clarifies a very important part of the reading, that the love is not blocked, it is redefined. Now let's look at the third man, the Four of Wands. What is there for him? So it is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So the Four of Wands, we'll read them together. The Four of Wands represents stability, home, long-term potential, but now the clarifier changes the depth. Seven of Pentacles upright normally means patience, waiting, long-term investment. Reverse means impatience, frustrations, not wanting to wait anymore, feeling the investment is not growing, doubting the effort. So this stable man is not unstable, but he is tired of waiting. He may feel, I have invested enough, I cannot wait forever, I need results. He wants progress. The Four of Wands shows he wants structure. Seven of Pentacles reverse shows he does not want delay. This can mean he may push for decisions, he may withdraw if nothing moves. So he does not want endless evaluation. Now let's connect this to your main energy, the Six of Stones, the giver. The Six of Stones, the giver. And then you have the Page of Cups, the soft heart, the Ten of Wands in the past, the Ten of Wands in the past, overburden, the Hierophant reverse, fear of heavy commitment. So here is the tension. This man, he's stable, but he wants movement. If the person keeps hesitating, he may lose patience. This is not a weak man. He wants clarity. This clarifier makes him real. He's not a fantasy. He's practical, but he will not wait forever. So now let's look at the second man. The second man. What is there? The second man. So now the second man has the Temperance reversed. Let's read them together. He has the Three of Cups reversed, and now the Temperance reversed. Now the mask falls. The Three of Cups reverse already shows possible triangle, emotional instability, social confusion, divided attention, but the Temperance reverse removes balance. The Temperance upright tries to harmonize. Temperance reverse cannot. This means he is not balanced. He is not managing things calmly. He is either emotionally extreme, inconsistent, hot and cold, unable to integrate two sides of his life, living in imbalance. Three of Cups reversed and Temperance reversed is a strong warning energy for you. It can mean a man involved in more than one emotional situation, a man who cannot choose, a man who says one thing and does another, a man whose life is not stable. This is not mature long-term energy. This is emotional disorder. Let's compare them now. The second man, unstable, divided, unbalanced. The third man, stable, structured, but impatient. Now the contrast is sharp. The second man brings drama, the third man brings structure. There is no confusion now. The spread is separating them clearly. I hope that really helps. And I'm sorry for my giggle, but the two brothers, kittens, just running around. That's so cute. And now let's see what is there for the future. Oh, it's the Nine of Cups. Let's read them together. With the world upside down and the Ten of Cups reversed as well. Okay, so your future word was the world reversed and clarified by the Ten of Cups reversed. The world upright is completion and fulfillment, success. The world reverse means cycle not finished, lessons repeating, delaying completion. The Ten of Cups upright is emotional happiness, family harmony, long-term joy. The reverse means emotional disappointment, blocked expectations, family imbalance. Dream not matching reality. Now together they say something very, very clear. In the future, if nothing changes, the emotional cycle repeats. World reversed plus Ten of Cups reverse means the ideal picture of happiness does not manifest fully, not because love is impossible, but because emotional expectations are not aligned with reality. This connects directly to the hidden Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Here. Wands. Fairy tale love. Ten of Cups reversed shows the fairy tale does not appear the way it is imagined, and because of that the cycle remains unfinished. The world reversed. This is not a bad future, it's a warning. If you continue to give too much, carry too much, resist structured commitment, and being drawn to unstable energy like the second man, then emotional disappointment continues. But the spread also clearly shows the King of Pentacle energy exists. He's right here. The King of Pentacle, where was here? Yes, the King of Pentacle energy is right there. His exists. The Four of Wands stability exists. So the future is not blocked. It depends on choice. If you choose the unstable man, the Three of Cups here, and the Temperance reversed, the future is almost certain. The Ten of Cups future is almost certain. That spread is not fatalistic. It shows that emotional lesson is still active, and happiness depends on which energy is chosen. That is, my friend, the full closure of this reading. I'm just going to give you now a few pointers for you to do in order to get a different and balanced future. Now, I don't want to go over the entire reading anymore because I spoke a lot, and I hope that gives you a very clear picture where you're heading. But I just want to give you one advice based on these results here and based on who you are deep down there. The advice is to choose stability over the drama, or stable woman if you are a man over the drama woman. Stop rescuing emotionally unavailable people and do not carry love like a responsibility again. Love is there for you to enjoy it, but also it is important that you choose properly, you choose rightly. You have the wisdom inside of you, you have the depth inside of you, but it is important for you not to go through the patterns that you already had and to choose a different pattern in order for you to get this not reversed but upright. That means you have to change your worldview. You have to tweak the base of who you are, because the base of who you are is really beautiful. You want that soft love, you understand it, but on the same time, it also weakens you when you rely on it as fantasy. You can actually have this if you change that pattern and do not overgive, do not overdo for others, do not rescue them, even though that is your desire to help, to support, to be there. Be mindful of how much you give and what you give, to whom you give it. Remember the saying in the Bible, do not give to the pigs the precious stones, because they're not going to appreciate them. And even they appreciate them, they're not going to appreciate you, the giver, because you're giving too much. You should not. You should balance it. Give it to this person. Give it to those who deserve. Or if you're a man, give it to that woman or this woman. Those who are actually stable and want to be independent, want to give back exactly what you give them, or even more. Allow them to be the giver for a change. So thank you very much once again for coming to my channel, and I wish you success. I wish you this success to come upright for you, to have that emotional balance, and to have the world of success and happiness in your future. And it is there, and it is possible for you if you change certain trends in your life. Thank you for choosing Crossroad Clarity, and take what resonates. It's a universal reading for everyone. And if you have any questions, let me know.